Hey, welcome back. Ryan and Cars. Music. Music in the car. I forgot that when you buy a new car nowadays, you don't get a CD player. You actually don't even get an auxiliary port anymore. Like, they give you Sirius XM for like a year or 6 months or whatever it is out the gate, and then Sirius hounds you. And I don't know, I kind of listened to it, kind of didn't. It was here nor there because I found, with the 300 plus streaming stations on Sirius XM, there was just more scrolling like the radio, switching stations. My BMW still had a CD player in it, and I had CDs. I had the folder of CDs, and I would listen to CDs all the time. Um, and I would actually, when we were in the Camry, I would take it and put it in the Camry. Because the Camry was a 2018, and it still had a CD player in it. Ooh, these are rough roads. One more bump. But yeah, like my daughter would bring CDs, and whenever we had to drive somewhere, and they're like, "Hey, put that one in, put that one in," and we would still go to London Drugs and buy CDs. That was part of the thing about road tripping in a car. Do you stream? Like, do you own a subscription service so that you can play music in the car? Right? Is it serious, or is it like one of those other things? Like, I haven't downloaded any music onto my last four phones, mostly because I was going through them. Like, well, I mean, I was working federal government, so I always had to return a phone. Always had to return a phone. Always had to return a phone. But paying for music, I don't know. The thing is that the technology. So when I bought this car and I wanted a CD player, I had to go find an auxiliary type CD player, like a portable CD player thing that you could put in the car somewhere and attach it to the USB. And I did find one on Amazon. It was like $300, and I was like, really? Wow, really? $300? I remember, like, it makes me think back to the '90s when, you know, bombing around in a friend's car. Everybody had a tape deck, and you would put that the 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 tape the tape the tape looking thingy with the wire on it with the auxiliary cord. You plug it into the headphones of your Discman, and then you put the Discman on the dash or whatever, and you would listen to music that way. You would listen to CDs that way because nobody bought tapes anymore, cassette tapes. And that's what it made me feel like when I was shopping for, like, to find a CD player, because that was the thing. I'm like, I could just find any old CD player. That's what I was like, in the beginning of my mind there, I was like, I could just get any kind of CD player, and I could just throw it in the glove box. And when I needed it, I could put it out here on the console. But then I was like looking around, and I'm like, there is no auxiliary cord port in this car anymore, so it has to be USB. But then I'm thinking, the more technologically advanced these things get, the more complicated they are. Like, it doesn't need to be like that. Do you find that too? I don't know. I'm, just in cars, but in general, everything is like that. The technology is getting better and better, but it seems to be making life more and more complicated. And the whole idea behind technology, when they were pushing all the electronics and digital and everything, was it makes your life easier. Like, all of this should be easy. Like, I don't even want to go to open up a laptop anymore and try to download my CDs onto a file so that I can put it on my phone so that I can listen to it in the car, right? It it's so complicated that I don't want to do it. Like I have the CD. I just want to put a CD player, the CD in a CD player, and I want to listen to the music. That's it. You know, I remember in the old days I used to do that when digital music was new and you could put it all on, put 100, 500 megabytes on a stick, and then or on a little MP3 player, and you plug the MP3 player in your car, and that was it. That was fairly simple. Maybe that's what I should. I don't know, but I'm so hesitant to open up my laptop and to go through it, download all the music, and create files and names. And I don't know. I'm thinking it's easier to go out and buy the $300 portable thing that you stick to the side here and plug it in with USB. I don't know. What's your thing? How do you just listen to the radio? Do you use the Sirius XM? Do you own a subscription service that you just do through? Because the other thing too is like I go places where there's no service, right? So the music has to be. It can't be through the network. It's got to be somewhere that I can listen to it. So it's got to be on a device. I did do the YouTube Premium thing for a month, and you download some music and stuff like that. But that's basically a subscription service to be able to download the music on there. My Amazon Music, I was doing that with. Maybe I should do that again. But again, it's a subscription service. You got to own Amazon, and then let you download some songs, but not other songs. You got to buy premium to get all the good songs. And technology making our life easier. Hey, nickel and dime us, nickel and dime us to death. They want us to pay a subscription service to music to listen to music in the car. They want us to pay a subscription service to use air conditioning and heating in our cars. Oh, this is the world we asked for, isn't it? All right, that's enough of that rant. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And yeah, I'm going to keep making more of these. I'll see you in the next one.